Hey everybody, Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. Happy Tuesday. I'm up towards the north end of Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park. Mostly cloudy skies, but we are seeing some color. We saw some gorgeous colors earlier during my first live feed. It's just a little bit after 7 o'clock. It's about 78 degrees now. Feels like, the low 80s with the humidity. Some storm clouds out in the Gulf there. Beautiful clouds. Look at these clouds up over my head up here. Look at that. Beautiful. I wish you were out here with me. This is the best I can do. There's nothing like being out here in person. Look at this water. Look at how calm this water is. Water temperature 88 degrees. The tide on its way in. I forgot to check the tide chart. I meant to do that during my little break. I believe high tide's somewhere around 9:30ish up at Wiggins Pass, up at the north end of the park here. I believe, I don't know where I'm at in the park right now. I think I'm up in area 4. Just see a little snowy egret flying by. Look at that water. I love it. I've been out here in the water all morning, just slowly walking up the beach. That beautiful mile-long stretch of beach at Delnor-Wiggins, my little piece of heaven on earth, as I call it. Hit that share button, send some stars if you appreciate my efforts getting out here early in the morning to share these views with you. Remember who's doing all the walking for you. Also remember that I do depend on your support to make ends meet each month. I'd rather be out here doing this than working somewhere else in the morning. So it's up to you guys if you like what you're seeing. If you want it to continue, maybe think about sending a tip every once in a while to my PayPal account. You can find a link to that in the description of this post. And I always prefer the tips over stars, but whatever you do is awesome. And of course, above all, just thanks for being a friend. Thanks for hanging out with me. Share, share, share. That's the most important thing you can do, is share. Get your friends on here with us. Get your family on here with us. It's a great place to be in the mornings. Starting to see that glow now where the sun's coming up behind the clouds. Our park ranger going by there. Ranger Bob. I was chatting with him during our break. Nice gentleman. We've got 55 sea turtle nests here now at Delnor-Wiggins. That's a pretty good number for the park. I've seen a lot of birds flying back and forth this morning. Getting nice and bright up there. And get out of the water here for a little bit. Ooh, there's our sun. It's actually showing its face. I didn't think we're going to see it. Right over here. Look at that. There's our sun. Was not expecting that. Kind of see it through the clouds. Kind of. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. I think no, I was thinking that might be Area Roy, but no. North end of Area 4. It's really hard to tell where you're at now without those pine trees and all the boardwalks gone. I have not seen anybody walking this beach. I don't know if they slipped by me when I was out in the water and had my back turned to the shore, but normally I would see Mike, our friend Sleeveless Mike and his wife Mia out here looking for shark's teeth, and Dexter. I did not see Dexter yesterday. I don't know where he was. Man, we had a torrential rainstorm yesterday, thunderstorm. The heavens let loose up here in North Naples starting around 5 o'clock. Wicked lightning. Oh man. I was like, I wish I was at the beach. Would have been stupid to come out to the beach, but I still wish I was out here. I said this earlier. It was probably the most intense thunderstorm we've had this summer so far. And they said today's gonna pretty much be a repeat of that. We'll see. The storms are building inland and then they move offshore. But the lightning was just absolutely incredible. I wish there was a way I could share that with you. It was lightning this morning out here in the Gulf. It was actually not that storm there. They're slowly, looks like they're drifting up to the north. It was this one that was producing the lightning earlier out there. I love this park and its beach. And its people. Good people here that work here. The rangers, the volunteers. The folks at Friends of Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park. If you like this place, if you'd like to volunteer, give Friends of Delnor-Wiggins a call. They'd love to have you out here. They could always use an extra hand. Even though the park's not fully opened here, there's still plenty of chores that need to be done. It's a fantastic morning for paddlers here. Kayakers, paddleboarders. A perfect morning for you out here. Taco Tuesday. Get out here, do some exercise, work up your taco appetite. Happy belated birthday to our friend Sherry Looney. Sherry, Bad Bob's wife. She's the boss. Bad Bob's not so bad when it comes to Sherry. God bless you, Sherry. You two are awesome. Thanks for letting me and Gail stay with you for a couple days. That was awesome. We had so much fun with them. If you're ever looking for real estate anywhere in Ohio, Sherry Looney and the Loon Crew. Man. If you're looking for some farmland up there in Ohio, got lots of that. Yeah, we're driving around in Ohio. That's where my wife is from, Ohio. We're noticing lots and lots and lots of soybean fields. Didn't see a whole lot of wheat fields. Did see corn, but not much in the way of wheat. We're thinking that they used to like rotate the soybeans, to put the nitrogen, I think that's what it is, back in the soil. They rotate crops. But now it looks like there must be a lot of money in those soybeans now. Need that wheat though. Need those wheat fields. Just think pretty soon, if some people get their way, you'll be eating soybean. Everything you eat is going to be soybeans. No meat. Everything made out of soybeans. All BS. What a crock, huh? Some people got some loony ideas. Sorry, Bob. Those are the real loonies. Up there in D.C. Whew. I love how we're getting these little dabs of color. I don't think we had any new sea turtle nests here this morning at Delnor-Wiggins. I didn't notice any tracks on the beach as I was coming up Vanderbilt Beach earlier this morning. I came in down by the Ritz-Carlton and walked up here. I just couldn't resist the temptation of walking up here. It's probably going to kill me, this walk today. Probably going to regret it. Yesterday, I was trying to slow down a little bit, pace myself. Yesterday, I did 8.3 miles yesterday morning, whereas I was hoping to do around 6. Today is going to be even more if I go up to the pass. I see somebody broke the ice with some stars there. Thank you. I was wondering if they were working. Today and tomorrow, the last day to achieve my star goal, and it is not even close to being achieved. I'm probably about, let's see, I'm trying to think where we're at here. I don't even know where it's at. It's not even close. My goal was to get about 5,000 stars each day through videos and live feeds. And I think I get sometimes I get 1,000 stars, but it's usually maybe 500 stars. That really doesn't do much, but I do thank you. I do thank you, those that send those stars. Y'all are awesome. I don't know what that little, see, got a couple more there. I don't know if you see that. Something pops up on my screen. There's this little red banner that says something about a star party or something. I don't know what it is. I've clicked on it and it's messed up my live feed. It just popped up. I'd love to see a sea turtle out here one morning. One of those late comers that comes just as the sun's starting to rise, so you could actually see it. Just can't get too, you don't want to get too close to them. You got to keep your distance. You don't want to startle them. If you startle them, what'll happen is they just get up and walk off the beach and then just expel all their eggs in the water, and that's the end of that clutch of eggs. So if you ever see a turtle on the beach nesting, stay the heck away from it. Wiggins Pass, just up there ahead of us. I sure would like to see what's going on up here on the other side of these ropes up in Area 5. They got a big old pile of sand over here. I'd love to see what it looks like back in there now. This is where the parking lot used to be, back where that pile of sand is for Area 5. Of course, there's nothing left up here. This part of the park just got wiped out. Even the pavement, some of the pavement got just wiped out, lifted up and washed away. All the buildings are gone, all the boardwalks, anything, any kind of structures, they're all gone. This is going to be the last part of the park that they get rebuilt. Before our last park manager, Terrence Ranger T, left, he wanted to take me on a little tour of the place, and I just never was able to catch up with him. He wanted to show me the plans for the new park and give me a look at how things are going here. I just never was able to connect with him. He was an awesome park manager. Man, who remembers Ranger T? He was an awesome guy. Always smiling. Even if he was ticked off at something, he was always smiling. Trust me, he got mad at things. He would get upset, but you wouldn't know it. He was just one of those guys that kept that smile on his face. I think he really loved his job a lot. But he had some family issues, and he had to leave us. Oh, thank you for the stars. I appreciate that. Almost halfway to my daily goal. Wow, that's the most stars I've seen in a long, long time. Thank you. Tips also huge right now. Tips greatly appreciated. You can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. You can also find me on Venmo and Apple Pay. This time of the month, I really do prefer the tips, but like I said earlier, I'll take whatever you want to give me. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Something else, maybe consider, if you're not already, becoming a subscriber to my Southwest Florida Television Facebook page. That would be sweet. I don't want to have to move away. Things are getting so crazy expensive here in Naples. It's getting kind of scary. I'd hate to leave here and leave my beach behind. Ugh. That thought just gives me knots in my stomach when I think about that. Oh, sunshine. Come on. Yesterday the sun popped out. I think it was around 10 o'clock. It never fails after I leave. The sun started breaking through the clouds, and it got hot as the dickens yesterday. When I last looked at the forecast, an hour ago, it said thunderstorm begins at noon. I'll bet you it doesn't say that now. I'll bet you it's pushed back to like 2 o'clock or something. That's what happens. Everything just slides back later and later. All right, so there's Wiggins Pass. Look at all the railroad line creeping out onto the beach here. Look at that. Creeping out from under the rope. Look at it all. These beautiful little purple flowers. Kind of dark. But it is starting to pop with blooms. Look at that. Wow. Look at it all. What was it, September 21st when that hurricane, that storm surge came through here? Almost 2 years ago now. Just slowly, nature's slowly starting to re-nourish the dunes. Wish the sun was shining. Those colors would just be popping out. I love watching the little bumblebees flying around from flower to flower. Bumblebees are making a comeback. It's awesome. People are starting to pay attention to that lesson. People just took for granted bumblebees. They didn't think about how important they are. Where the heck is everybody at this morning? Facebook's even a little quiet this morning. I've only seen one park ranger out here. And that is it. I know they're kind of short on the staff here. Trying to keep their expenses down is what it is, but nobody walking the beach. I don't get it. The park doesn't open until 8, if you're not familiar with Delnor-Wiggins, but people walk the beach. You can walk along the shoreline. You just can't go into the park before 8 or whenever they open the front gates. They usually open the front gates a little before 8. When you come up here, the north end, you're always going to see these red flags. Look at that, no breeze at all here right now. You'll always see 2 red flags. This is no swimming, always. Has nothing to do with weather or anything. People see 2 red flags, they think about hurricanes, whatever. There's just no swimming up here by the pass. Bad currents and other things in the water, like fish hooks from broken fishing lines. This used to be where you had to come to go fishing. Now they've kind of become a little more relaxed and let the fishermen fish a little further down the beach, just because it's such a long walk up to here now. But there's the pass. Gotta watch where I'm walking here. There's little stubs sticking up, little pieces of tree branches and old little tree stumps only sticking up maybe an inch out of the sand, and they hurt like the dickens when you step on them or kick them with your toe as you're walking along. This sand is really hard up here. And that rain really compacted the sand. Got that sun being up shining bright, it's hard to tell what the water looks like. A little bit of color over there to the east. Those clouds are thick. Just got that little hole over there. Lots of clouds. This is where we come out for sunset with Boat Naples. We still have some room on this Thursday's sunset cruise with Boat Naples. They're a lot of fun. $40 per person. It's a special deal that they're doing for my Southwest Florida television beach family. It's one of the only times you can pay per person. Normally you charter the boat. So you'd have to get yourself a group of people together, or, if you got a lot of money, that's cool. Charter the boat. But Thursday evenings, the Southwest Florida Television Sunset Cruise, complimentary beer and wine, Slancha Irish whiskey toast, sunset toast. You have to call them. You're not going to find that offer on their website. Visit boatnaples.com. Check out all the things they have to offer. But then give them a call. Say, hey, I want to go out with Rob on that sunset cruise. We got a couple seats left for this Thursday. And next Thursday, and the Thursday after that. Come winter, the price goes up a little bit. So take advantage of the low fares. Also, we do Saturday morning nature cruises now in the summer. Those are fun, but again, you got to call to get on board with us. So boatnaples.com, get their phone number. Colors aren't too vivid when it's overcast like this. Well, we got that blue sky here. It is gorgeous. I don't know what I'm going to do here. I know I'm going to be taking a break here. Not right this second, but I'll be taking a break. I'm going to walk back down the beach, and then I'll come back and start up another live feed. So it's going to be a little while before I do the second part of my beach walk. But I will do 2 parts this morning. Hopefully, I wasted a lot of battery this morning. I was messing around trying to do something, and I used about 10% of my battery before I even went live this morning. So that's not good. Boy, this is reshaping itself up here again. Boy, just before Hurricane Ian, did not even come close to looking like this here. There's a lot more beach here. There used to actually be like a little peninsula that shot out here. I was out here the day before Ian. And then I wasn't out here again for quite a while. Never forget my friend. I saw him on the beach. He said, that thing's not going to do anything. You never know. It's better to be safe than sorry when it comes to those darn hurricanes. That water looks terrible. Absolutely horrible down here. All the tannins from the mangroves. Look how brown that water is. It looks like coffee. Ugh. The tide's coming in. Usually it looks good when the tide's coming in. Boat heading out over there. Look at how flat that is, man. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh man. Out here an osprey. A lot of times there's an osprey perched up on the trees down there. I got a beautiful photograph of it one morning. The little ripples from the boat wake. There used to be an osprey nest. I don't know what happened to it. It was over in the trees over in here. Well, my friends, I'm going to take a little break. I will be back for another live feed, but it's going to be a while. So hopefully I will see you then. But if I don't, thank you for the stars. If you happen to send a tip, thank you. If you are a subscriber to my Southwest Florida television page, God bless you for making that commitment. And above all, thanks for being a friend. Thanks for allowing me into your lives and onto your screens. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally ho, everyone, tally ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Rob Stan. May God bless you, your family, your friends, your fur babies, everything and everyone in your lives. And God bless our wonderful, beautiful, and amazing country. God bless America. Tally ho. Tally ho.